You know, when you think of Findlay Elementary, her name is synonymous with that.
If there's going to be a mascot for Findlay other than a falcon, it could be Miss Girdley.
Well, I tell you, I had an uncle that was a principal here in White County, J.T. Stone. He told me, he said, now do you want to get a job teaching? I said, yeah. He said, I have a kindergarten position open at my school next year. I've just thought of it as something that I've wanted to do. And after the first few years, I thought, this is great. This is what I want to do. It's not an easy job. Some people think that kindergarten, we babysit. And when I first started teaching, it was more of that. I mean, we did teach, don't get me wrong. But now there is so much more involved in the education of a student.
Kindergarten teachers, early childhood educators are key.
Most people, when you tell them that she's been here for 50 years, they really can't believe it. But I do think that it's a sense of community. Miss Girdley's from Sparta. She grew up, she went to school at Findlay.
I love doing what I do. I really do. I'm challenged by these students. They come up to me and say, oh, Miss Girdley, I like your hair. Miss Girdley, you're pretty. I mean, it makes me feel good. And I think a good teacher, you gotta dedicate yourself. You've got to work.
Just having that passion for teaching and a passion for kids. And when you ask Miss Girdley, most people can't imagine being a kindergarten teacher, and especially for 50 years. So when you ask Miss Girdley, she still has that love.
It has to start with a passion for helping.
Well, my motivation in teaching is seeing the success of my students, is to see them when they learn something and that light bulb comes on. I'm telling you, that is just the most wonderful feeling that you can get.
She draws such pleasure from seeing kids improve and learn and grow. And I think not only in the classroom, in her kindergarten classroom, but I also saw that on the court.
And the feeling of that first championship was a wonderful feeling, but every one of them's a wonderful feeling.
And again, we dedicated the gym to her this year, named the gym after her, and just the amount of people that came. And it was a joyful moment, but there were a lot of tears shed. Lots of people just were recalling their time spent with her here at Findlay.
To have something named after you, it's, wow, that's just amazing. It was very emotional, very emotional. In basketball, I hope that what I've taught them stays with them. Whether it's something I've said, whether it's something I've shown them how to do, they can think back and say, hey, I learned that under Miss Girdley.
With Coach Girdley, she was going to push and she was going to yell and she was going to expect, but she was also going to make sure that the players knew that they were part of the team and that they were supported even when things went badly. I
just love the sport. I love the kids. Of course, I like to win. And winning helps motivate that, but seeing the, my basketball players and how they want to learn the sport, and hopefully I've taught them some fundamentals to where that they want to keep going on and playing basketball. They get to develop those and continue that too.
Not only playing basketball, but then those skills also translate back to the classroom.
They've made me a better person. They have taught me patience. They have taught me that I want to strive to do the best I can. Even though they're 5 years old, I try to get them to be a better person by, they have to show in respect and, all that. I hope I've made them a better person. They can remember that.
And so it isn't just the number of years, it isn't the longevity, it's the quality of each of those years.
Well, here at Findlay, I hope I can be remembered as a good teacher. A teacher that has made an impact on the students, whether in my classroom or whether older kids or whether on the basketball court. I love this age group. I get to start them out, the foundation of their educational career, and how it's amazing from the beginning of the year to the end of the year how far they travel. They're like a sponge. I've enjoyed every moment I've enjoyed every moment of my teaching career.
You know, if you ask her when she plans on retiring, you know, she just says she doesn't have any plans. And again, I think that's because this is her life.
Oh, wow. I think about it. I think about it, because, people say, how much longer are you going to teach? And I get to thinking about, not getting up every day, And, excuse me, I think, wow, what are you going to do? Well, I tell people I'm going to have to do something. When I leave this place, I said, I'm going to have to come back.
I guarantee you that if you walked in Rhonda Girdley's classroom right now, those kids are still working. She is still ringing that bell when it's time for them to come up and do and explain to her what they've done on that sheet. And she is still teaching every moment.
I just want them to be able to say, I'm so glad that I had Miss Girdley in kindergarten, to be remembered in a good way.